What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Anime here, and today, how y'all feeling? How y'all look? How am I looking? Looking good? Ugly? For real? Oh, how ugly we talking? For real? Oh. Well, anyways, sorry for a late video, but Spider-Man brand new day trailer dropped yesterday. I believe it dropped yesterday. And I don't know why my skin breaking. But anyways, I got this from the trailer for reference. And hey guys, now we getting all crap. I'll put my wall up right now. And now if I put it on the wall of childhood. And hold up, child. My bad, y'all. Hold up. Let me get an angle. Freak. Make sure that be mine. So there we go. There we go. Yeah, hold on, get them angles. You already know how we get. You already know how we gonna get them angles, man. Spider-Man. Now this is from Spider-Man Brand New Day, the new trailer that dropped, and my lord, I'm hype. Yeah. Oh yeah. I used different colors. I was like, am I gonna shade it? Oh yeah, look, we're gonna shade it. But anyways, yeah. Y'all like it? I should. By the way, I am gonna draw more Spider-Man, but it's not gonna be like, and this is Tom. I should put Tom Holland. Like parentheses. Tom, Andrew, and Toby. But we're gonna get to the actual video in 3. Hold on, get them angles. Ooh. There we go, everybody. How y'all feeling? How y'all liking Spider-Man? Hold up. I'm trying to not put my shadow in the way. But how y'all like the new? Now, I decided not to cut them out. I decided just to leave it how it is because it won't have gaps like the wall of animes. But we got 2 so far. So, yeah. So, basically, Spider-Man. Spider-Man, to me, is my favorite superhero of all time. All time. He always was my favorite superhero of all time. And when I was a kid, I remember I used to like run around my dad's apartment and just like web swing and do the sound effect. I'm flipping and stuff. I remember that my dad bought me, I think it was I don't know what birthday it was. I think it was my 13th or 14th birthday. He bought me a Spider-Man cake because the way I just love Spider-Man. And I remember when Spider-Man PS4 was first announced, it was in around June. But I don't know. I think it was like either like June 11th or the 14th. It was E3. Mind you, I did not know they already released a new trailer for Spider-Man PS4. I didn't know about it until I did some research. I'm like, hold on, they got another trailer for this game? And I'm like, this game looks fire. So I grew up in, I think, the Andrew days. I watched Tobey's Spider-Man. I love Tobey's Spider-Man. But I watched Andrew, the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Not 1, but 2. I ain't had a chance to watch 1 yet. So I watched 2. Now, I remember, I think I was on punishment. So the only thing I can watch was the Amazing Spider-Man 2. I just put it on there like again and again and again. I love that movie. And a lot of people, I ain't gonna lie, the Andrew meat rides and the hate, I understand why people don't like the movie because the designs and the plot and the storytelling and all that. But for the same people that said the movie was trash, is now the same people that said that Andrew is the best Spider-Man. My opinion, my favorite Spider-Man is Tom Holland. I don't care. Argue with your mama. Fight your mama. Don't care. Tom, he's my favorite Spider-Man. I'll ride or die. No. All that Iron Boy, Iron Man Jr., all that, we ain't getting none of that. You ain't gonna disrespect my boy. He the only one that has 4 Spider-Man movies. 4. He's him. But yeah, I grew up watching those type of Spider-Man movies. I remember when Marvel Spider-Man, no, not Marvel Spider-Man, when Spider-Man Homecoming came out, I watched it the day after because my dad was like, "You wanna go see it in the morning?" Cause it aired tonight, like around like in the morning, like around like 2 or 1 in the morning. I was like, "Nah, I ain't trying to see it too. That's too early." So we went over there, watched it, loved it. I remember seeing it on a newspaper that said that Spider-Man Homecoming was number 1 movie, number 1 Spider-Man movie. Ranked wise, it was like number 1 or number 2. I don't know, but it deserved its flowers. You know what I'm saying? It deserved its flowers. Then I watched Spider-Man 1, 2, 3. Then recently I watched the Amazing Spider-Man 1. I was like, okay. But then this is when I love the Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit. It was the way it looked. See, look, I'm not a comic book accurate type of person. You know how people comic book accurate people are. You're like, oh, the suit ain't supposed to look like this, supposed to look like that, this and this and that. But I understand now, because you don't want to have like, for example, Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball. I know everything from head to toe about Dragon Ball. And you made Dragon Ball Evolution. You look at Dragon Ball Evolution and you be like, this ain't Dragon Ball. Goku never in life went to school. This is not Dragon Ball. What is this? So like, and another thing, Spider-Man for me is like, man, I remember playing Spider-Man 3. I could not beat it. I couldn't beat it. But I love web swinging through the city. I love it. And when Amazing Spider-Man 2 came out on PS4, I loved it. But after a while, I was like, man, this game is... After I got older, I'm like, yo, this game is trash. Every time I see the game, every time I see gameplay of it, it just makes me mad. I like Amazing Spider-Man 1 way better than Amazing Spider-Man 2. I enjoyed that game way more than I enjoyed. The story on that game was way better than the story in Amazing Spider-Man 2. The combat feels more... to me, it feels better in Amazing Spider-Man 1. I feel like the only thing that was better than Amazing Spider-Man 2 was the graphics. That's it. Even the graphic was doo-doo anyways. And I guess stick to webs, but I really don't care about that. But after that, we have Marvel. Well, y'all know, well, people know it's Marvel Spider-Man, but us, Spidey Squad, we call it Spider-Man PS4. When Spider-Man PS4 was announced, and we get all these trailers and the monthly thing, like we get updates throughout the month of April. I forgot what that called, but the swing mechanics and all that other stuff, bro, I was hyped. I was preparing to swing on the city when I was playing Marvel Spider-Man PS4, but with the Amazing Spider-Man 2, that's the closest game on the PS4 that I had. Man, I ain't gonna lie, the launch was a disaster for me, personally. I remember I got in trouble. I got my mama call, so I was on punishment, and the crazy part about it was, I think my punishment lasted for like 2 weeks, and the game came out in a week, a full week. Bro, I had a sneak watch. Shout out to Joseph Woody. I had to watch his live streams of Marvel Spider-Man PS4 until I get to play it myself. Bro, you know how hurt, you know how excited, but hurt I was that I couldn't play on my own? Man, I was so mad. And I remember trying to see, like, I tried getting the comics, but I don't know where it goes to. I remember watching a video saying mangas are way more easier to get into because you know where you're going to. Like, you know what volume to read. In comics, I try to like go to issue. The first ever Spider-Man, I couldn't do it. So I guess you gotta find like Ultimate Spider-Man or like the other Spider-Man's bound. But anyways, Spider-Man to me is my favorite superhero of all time. Still is. He never debunked. He never was debunked. He will continue to be my favorite superhero till I die. My favorite before Tom Holland, I think my favorite was Andrew Garfield, but then it became Tom Holland. Spider-Man to me is like, I remember I used to draw Spider-Man heavy. I remember I used to draw like his chest plate. Like I remember I was in school and I used to draw his chest, like his logo and everything. I always be number one. I always win them type of contests. I just draw his logo and color it in. Number one. I won. I won. That's when I was like continue drawing. That's when I got in like a little serious with drawing. But yeah, I was number one. I just have so much like memories with Spider-Man. It's just crazy to me. It's crazy. Spider-Man was a big thing in my childhood. I remember I wear glasses like Peter Parker and try to like make web shooters out of pens. Bro, I was in there and I had a fidget spinner. It glowed in the dark. Well, it don't glow in it when you press. It's like a button when you press and lights up. And I be thinking like, I'm like, okay, I can use that as like to make Spider-Man 1's web shooter where every time you flip, it glows up. Oh my god, I was crazy. I remember trying to like always like I wanted a suit, right? I wanted to buy a Spider-Man suit so I could pretend I'm real life Spider-Man. So I can like put it in my book bag and like when it's go time, I just put it on. Oh my, y'all don't know, man. Y'all don't know. I'm telling you, bro. I was living the dream as a kid, bro. I was living the dream. I was trying to be Spider-Man. Now brand new days coming out in a couple months. You already know I'm vlogging that day. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm vlogging. I'm bringing my sisters. We're going to the movie theater. We're vlogging. We vlogging. But anyways, y'all, that's the video I got for y'all today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And by the way, I see my latest video. That is doing numbers. I appreciate y'all. Even though y'all don't like or comment, I just appreciate y'all watching the videos, see what I got going on. By the way, Wall of Animes is continuing, maybe next week. But right now, I just want to focus on this right now. Get a little, you know what I'm saying? Probably 4 or 5 more. But anyways, y'all, hope you enjoyed the video. I already said that. But anyways, y'all, have a great day. Video coming out tonight. Well, this video coming out as soon as possible. And a short from that video. And I might do this every night. Who knows? But anyways, catch you guys. Oh, by the way, I got work tomorrow. I don't get off until 1. So the next video might be a little late. But I'll catch you guys next time, though. Bye, guys. What was that?